Chapter 1. A New Rhythm. The scent of freshly baked cookies usually meant comfort, a warm and inviting embrace for Mina. Today, however, it just highlighted the quietness of the morning, an almost scary stillness that seemed to amplify her own anxiety about starting the 8th grade. The sunlight streamed through the kitchen window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air, and the gentle ticking of the grandfather clock in the hallway seemed to mock her lack of direction. "So Mina," Maya said, popping a cookie into her mouth with a satisfied sigh. "These are delicious, by the way. I can't believe you would make these so early in the morning. You should open a bakery. Are you done with those project reviews online? You haven't uploaded in a while." Maya's voice was light and cheerful, but Mina detected a hint of concern in her tone. Maya, ever the supportive sister, was likely just trying to gauge her current state of mind. Mina sighed, the sound almost lost in the quiet of the room. "Not really. It just doesn't feel right anymore. It was fun for a bit, but it's not what I really want to do." She thought about the hours spent dissecting presentation styles and grading mock-ups, the endless scrolling through websites and portfolios, and a familiar flatness settled over her, a sense of disconnect that she couldn't quite shake. It felt like she was just going through the motions, a cog in a machine with no real passion or purpose behind her actions. She glanced around the kitchen, taking in the familiar surroundings. The warm, inviting colors, the neatly arranged countertops, the scent of vanilla and cinnamon. It was all so comforting, yet it couldn't fill the void that had been growing within her. She needed something more, something that truly resonated with her soul. Maya hummed, sensing Mina's mood shift. "Well, you're good at it. You always have a sharp eye for details." Maya paused, reaching for another cookie. "I just don't want you to feel like you're wasting your talent. You're so creative, Mina. You could do anything you set your mind to." "I know, Maya," Mina replied, forcing a smile. "I appreciate that. It's just, I need to find something that actually excites me, something that makes me want to jump out of bed in the morning." Maya became much more serious. "Well, keep searching," Maya said, patting Mina's hand. "You'll find it. I have faith in you. Now, are you going to eat any of these cookies, or are you going to let me devour them all?" Mina chuckled, finally reaching for a cookie of her own. The sweet, buttery flavor was a welcome distraction, a momentary escape from her thoughts. At school the next day, the lunch table was a lively mix of familiar faces and a few new additions. Mina, Maya, Liam, Rohan, Anna, and Svetlana were joined by Jake, a lanky boy with a quick grin who was always telling jokes, and Emily, a quiet girl with bright, observant eyes who carried a journal everywhere. The energy around the table was infectious, a vibrant mix of laughter and chatter that made Mina feel a little lighter. Jake immediately launched into a story about a disastrous skateboarding attempt over the weekend, his voice animated and his gestures exaggerated. "I swear my board just decided to take a detour right into a pile of dirt," Jake exclaimed, his eyes wide with mock horror. "It was like it had a mind of its own. I was just cruising along enjoying the scenery and then boom. Suddenly I'm buried in dirt, my face numb, my shirt a bloody mess. It was epic." He recounted this story as if he actually took pride and enjoyed getting hurt. The others erupted in laughter, picturing Jake's unfortunate disaster. Mina smiled, appreciating Jake's ability to find humor in any situation. Svetlana tilted her head, her brow furrowed in confusion. "Board has mind? How? It's alive?" she asked, her voice literal as ever. Anna gently patted her arm, her eyes twinkling with amusement. "No, silly. It's an idiom. It means it went where he didn't want it to go. It's a figure of speech, something we say to express an idea in a creative way." Liam chuckled, his eyes crinkling at the corners. "Yeah, like when your homework decides to disappear right before it's due." Liam feigned a look of despair. "I swear it's like those papers have a secret life of their own. One minute they're sitting on my desk, the next they're gone. Vanished into thin air. Boom. Or there's always the dog who comes along and eats it." Svetlana frowned, still trying to grasp the concept of the language. "Homework disappear? Is magic?" she asked, her voice filled with genuine curiosity. Rohan, ever patient and methodical, began to explain. "It's a figure of speech, girl. A way to say something without really meaning it literally. Like if I said, 'Is the sky blue?' I'm not really asking if the sky is blue, am I? I'm making a statement of fact, something that is universally known by everyone." Svetlana looked up at the ceiling, then back at Rohan. Sky is blue. Yes, she said, her voice stating the obvious. The table erupted in laughter once again, and Svetlana, though still slightly confused, smiled along, enjoying the shared amusement. This was a new challenge for her, a different kind of English, one filled with hidden meanings and subtle nuances. It's okay, Mina said, offering her a reassuring smile. It takes time to learn all these idioms and figures of speech. Just keep listening and asking questions. You'll get the hang of it. Thank you, Mina, she replied, her voice filled with gratitude. It's very difficult, but is also very interesting. Mina watched Svetlana, a small idea beginning to form in her mind. Maybe this was what she wanted to do next, she thought as they all kept explaining the jokes and nuances that swirled around in their playful conversations. She didn't want to review childish projects but explore something new, something that truly spoke to her, that could really help someone struggling to grasp these concepts, something like music. She thought about the songs she hummed in her head, the melodies that often filled her quiet moments, the lyrics that expressed her deepest emotions. Maybe it was time to share those, or to create some and share them, to translate complicated emotions and phrases into something beautiful and touching. After school that day, Mina took a walk, letting her mind wander. The fresh air and the sunshine helped to clear her head, and she found herself humming a familiar melody, a song she had written years ago about her adoption. It was a song about finding her place in the world, about embracing her unique identity, and about the love and support she had found in her adopted family. As she hummed, she realized that this was it, this was what she wanted to do. She wanted to share her music with the world, to connect with others through her songs, to express her emotions and experiences in a way that was both beautiful and meaningful.